Hi guys, it's Bones and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, I'm Bones. And yeah, today we're going to do a speed build, which is part 2 of the Vampire Mansion that I put up last week, I believe. And yeah, so this one's a bit more landscapey, and it's quite short, mainly because today was supposed to be a Let's Play, but I found out that the audio that I'd record for it didn't actually record, so I recorded an entire Let's Play, and it was quite an important one, and yeah, so that's a bit annoying. So I recorded this yesterday, because I'm still building this house. It's a really big build, and I'm not used to doing big builds, and I want it to be quite detailed, and I don't want it to be overlooked, because I'm going to use this house for a vampire Let's Play. So at the moment I'm just putting a garden in, because the lady of the house, I think she would love to have a garden and come and sit and chill. And I did a few more like little tweaks to the house because it was quite plain, I think, when I finished it in part 1. So this is part 2. I am going to do part 3 as the furnishings, mainly because I'm just trying to keep my videos quite short at the moment, because there's not a lot of you guys and I don't want to bore you. So I put some ivy in because I feel like vampires, they don't really have that much garden, plants, etc., because everything's dead. But my character, the lady that owns the house, I feel like she would want lots of like plants, but very like roses and red ivy and things like that. So at the moment I'm just, putting this little landscapey garden with some sculptures and things. And yeah, just making it a bit more lived in. So yeah, I'm actually so busy at the moment doing something that I don't know if I can talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But basically I have to go and do something every day, and it's very stressful, and I have to concentrate all day, and it's quite emotional, and I'm just feeling stressed. And then I had like YouTube to think about as well when I got home, and my house is like a mess because I've just been so stressed. So building has been like a way to kind of escape it a little bit. And when I was building this garden, I thought, oh crap, they're vampires, so they're not going to be able to sit in it, are they? So I tried to put this roof in, but because I hadn't put a foundation in, like what are they called? Not the banisters, the poles. They wouldn't fit because I hadn't put a foundation in. And then if I did put a foundation in, then it would just delete the whole garden. So I just forgot about that bit. And then to the front of the house, like I thought it was just a bit like blocky, and I wasn't really liking it. So I actually extended the left-hand side, and I put like this really cool fence, like balcony thing that I love to do with my vampire Victorian kind of builds, and it just adds that like extra bit of detail in, which I think a lot of like the vintage Victorian houses have. So it just like adds that a little bit extra, and it makes it a bit more grand. I feel like the family that are gonna live here would be very, very grand. And yeah, so I fixed the roof because it was just, I don't know, it just didn't look right, it didn't fit right, and it just didn't look spooky enough. So I just wanted it to be a bit more spooky. Exciting. I'm really excited for this Let's Play because I like play for vampires, and then I go off them, and then I play with them again, and then I kind of go back to them. But I'm also super excited for the new game pack that they just announced yesterday. I have been creeping and watching all of those, and it looks really exciting. I love playing with families, and I've been like asking for ages for some more family gameplay. I'm hoping, however, they have like maybe a bit for elders, because I always feel like they're like neglected, and we should definitely have an elders game pack. If not, I think that'd be so cool, like riding around in the scooters and your little cane, like, oh, get off my lawn, and just causing some absolute chaos in the neighborhood. I feel like that'd be so much fun. And probably build an entire retire. Oh, that was a bit of a tongue twister. Entire retirement home, and have all my crazy old ladies staying there. I think that'd be so much fun. So Sims, build it. Idea was here first. So I'm adding some more of that red ivy to the front of the house to, you know, make it look a little older. And yeah. Oh, and I'm just adding in the roses. I don't normally put flower boxes on the front of the house, like vampire houses as such, but I feel like the lady that was going to live here would definitely want that. I feel like she'd have like gardeners that live on site to garden her rose bushes. And yeah, so this is quite a short video because I do have a part 3 coming. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the build, and I will see you in the next video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all this stuff, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!